Sometimes you look around and it feels like everyone else is ahead. They've got the body, the money, the relationship, the confidence, and you're just trying to figure things out. But what if I told you, you're not late, you're not behind, you're just in a different chapter? Because growth doesn't look like progress in the moment. It looks like confusion. It looks like silence. It looks like trying again after failing when no one is watching. And that's the part nobody talks about. You don't become strong in the moment everything goes right. You become strong when everything goes wrong, and you still decide to show up the next day. There will be days when you doubt yourself, days when you feel like nothing is changing, days when giving up feels easier than continuing. But listen carefully. The version of you you're trying to become is built in those days, not in the victories, in the consistency. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you change. Every time you keep going while feeling tired, you change. Every time you don't quit, even when no one would blame you if you did, you change. And slowly, without noticing it, you become someone you once thought you weren't. Stronger, calmer, more certain. So if you're in a phase where nothing makes sense right now, good. You are not stuck. You are being shaped. And one day, you'll look back at this exact moment and realize it was the turning point. Not because everything got easier, but because you got stronger. And that's something most people never realize. They think change happens when life improves, when the stress disappears, when everything finally aligns. But real change doesn't come from perfect conditions. It comes from pressure, from discomfort, from moments where quitting would be easier than continuing. And you don't see it at first. You don't notice when it starts happening, because it's slow, almost invisible. One day you wake up and realize you didn't react the same way you used to. The things that used to break you don't break you anymore. The thoughts that used to control you don't have the same power. And that's when you understand something important. You didn't become someone new overnight. You became someone new through repetition, through every small decision no one saw. And maybe right now, you still feel like nothing is working, like you're putting in effort without results. But that's exactly how growth feels in the beginning. Quiet, uncertain, unrewarding, until one day it isn't. One day things start to shift, not dramatically, but clearly. You respond differently, you think differently, you move differently, and people notice, even before you do. So don't stop in the middle of the process. That's the part that defines everything. Because the truth is, most people don't fail because they aren't capable. They fail because they stop too early, before the change becomes visible, before the effort compounds, before the person they're becoming finally shows up. So keep going, even when it feels like nothing is happening, because something is. And one day, you'll realize you didn't just get through a difficult phase, you were built by it.